Okay. Uh, Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first Exploratory Action Research webinar. We're really delighted to meet you all. And then a little bit, sad as well that we could not have everyone on board right now because of some technical issues. Hopefully, yeah, we'll be able to bring you all in a very live webinar in from next webinar series. So I'm Sagun Shrestha. Right now I'm in Ireland doing my own research here as a PhD project. So we'll be running this. So later on, all these programs will be taught by Laximan sir. But simply to say, so we three will be working together to guide you, let's say, or technically we'll be working together with you, learning from you as well, and then we'll also see like how could we be helped later. So without further delay, because we are already getting late, so I would like to hand it over to Laximan sir to further. Over to you, sir.
Okay, can you give me speaker option, presenter option? Sagunji? Okay, fine. Hello, everyone. Okay. I'm Laxman Gewali. I am based in Kathmandu and I work for Kathmandu University, and I am a very active member of NELTA. I'm in the committee, and now I'm in the team of this Exploratory Action Research that three of us are running because we belong to one community called Hornby Community. Hornby scheme, on the Hornby scheme, people go to UK and then do their masters and other courses, and when they come back, they are Hornby alumni. And every year, Hornby Trust, provides grants and funding to carry out activities like this. And this year, three of us applied, and then we got this. So today's session is mainly to introduce who we are and what we are doing. And then from the next session, next webinars and other interactions, you'll be getting a lot of input. Today, we just wanted to give you a feel of the design that we are in. Now, this is induction session, actually. You are all welcome to this. Our topic is Exploratory Action Research online training for Nepalese EFL teachers. And the project period is February 23, 2019, that's today. And we do it for 12 months. Next year, that is 2020, January 25, if things go well. So that there, myself and Sagun Shrestha, who is in Ireland, and Suman Lodari, who is in Australia, but now coincidentally he's in Kathmandu, so we are there. And as I said earlier, our project title is Exploratory Action Research online training for Nepalese EFL teachers. So we are doing this online training for you to introduce you and to give you some kind of practice, and also expose you to the experience of how it can be undertaken. So
Sorry to chip in again. Probably there's something technical issue again. So it's the bad aspect of technology. So yeah, Laxman sir seems to be, yeah, I don't know, for some reason Laxman sir seems to be again out of the room. So Suman sir, could you please say something, or
yes. Sorry, I was disturbed.
All right, thank you.
Yes, do you hear me now?
Okay, sorry.
Sagunji, can you give me presenter mode? Okay. Yes, and then apart from the Hornby funding, we also have some support mainly in communication and disseminating NELTA, and for certain kind of dissemination, also some materials, local British Council also has promised to support us. And our main objectives, or objective whatever, we have one actually, and we have added one more. That is, under this project, we will have trained and 100 EFL teachers from Nepal will have participated in the training that we are running, learning mainly how to design and implement exploratory action research in their own classrooms related to their own problems and issues. And they will have submitted reports to us, which will be disseminated as a report booklet and also online in a website. And also, as a result of this one-year project, online teacher communities will have been built among teachers to help each other in an ongoing basis, even after the project has been pulled out. And there are a few features of this training. That is, we'll be using Easy Talks for a series of some webinars to give you input. And then we'll be using Edmodo as a learning management system, which is asynchronous, means you don't have to be on real time like now to access and submit tasks. And the reports that you will have submitted will be published in a website that we'll be designing. And this is Sagun Shrestha, who is the team leader. He was a Hornby Scholar in Warwick in 2016 and 17. And this is Suman Lodari, who is a Hornby alumnus now. He was a scholar in 2012 and 13. And then that's me. I just copied and pasted. I was Hornby Scholar in 2000 and 2001 in Plymouth. And now, the major thing that we would like to share with you are these. If you could note, but you don't need to note because we'll be sending all this, even the video and all these materials, including the PowerPoint presentations to you. But you can now get be aware of what we'll be doing today. That's 23rd of February 2019. We are doing induction. We are just inducting you into our team on board so that you are now a family, you know each other, or you will get to know each other, one another in course of time, slowly building a sort of, very close ties, professional ties to learn from one another. And every month, now we have planned to do it on the last Saturday, 3 o'clock, 3 p.m., 3 in the afternoon, Nepal time, to run webinar sessions to give you, inputs at every step, wherever you are. So you will be with us every Saturday, last Saturday of English month, Nepal time, 3 p.m. So there will be sessions, and I'll be giving sessions, and Sagun Shrestha will give sessions, Suman Lodari will give sessions, and we also have other speakers who have expertise in certain area will be giving sessions. And this will be not asynchronous. This will be on real time. You'll have to attend this. Even if you can't, you'll have the video available, but it would be good to also, because you can also come and ask questions, interact, so it will be interesting. And then from January, March, April, yes, and from end of April onward, or by April 27, the last Saturday, you will have developed and submitted to us your action research proposal, exploratory action research proposal to us that you would like to carry out in your classroom. And then your implementation, our implementation starts from this would be April, yes, April 27 onward until November 23rd, and then you'll be collecting data during the same time, and also you'll be working on your report. So we'll be giving input how to do it, and what needs to be read, what needs to be shared, reflected on. So learning at every step, and then by the end of or the last Saturday of December, you'll have submitted to us your draft report on your action research, and then we'll give you feedback, and you will have submitted your final report by 20th of January next year, or end of January, let's say. But this we will try to share it also online in synchronous modality, real time, like we are doing. Let us see what will be doable technically and practically. Now, as I share this, you have something to do this month. Within 1 month, you'll have to do a few things. One is you'll have to find a school if you do not have, but we believe that each of you are a working teacher at whatever level you are teaching at, that's okay. And then you are predominantly an English teacher, even if you are teaching something else, but you are an English teacher, that's our belief. So what you do, you decide on a class, which class you would like to carry out your action research, exploratory action research on, and then you also identify the issues that bother you in the classroom. You don't need to decide on particular issue, or if you can decide, that will be very, very good. But if you think there are 3 issues or 4 issues, and then you may want ours or your colleagues input, suggestion, or any kind of direction, then you can bring them to us. Because now on Edmodo, you will be not only receiving things, you'll also be sharing, disseminating, commenting, helping each other. And now, so that is one task, finding a school or deciding on a school if you do not have. If you have, that's okay. And you'll be working in the same place where you're working. And you decide on a class, because you'll be teaching in 3-4 different classes. Now decide on one class. Class means if there are sections, only one section, just one group. And then you identify certain issues that you have in your classroom. So if you could have that, you'll be ready. Plus one more thing, finding a school, deciding on a class, identifying the issues is fine, but we also want your firm commitment. Like we have some technical glitches today, we'll fix them as we go by. Your commitment we want is you should be with us for the whole year, because every time we'll have new input, new ideas to share with you. Others will have some experience to share. So make a plan, tell your principal and your department head and also your family that you'll be attending a webinar on the last Saturday of every English month, starting from 3 p.m., about 1 hour. And also you'll be carrying out this, so whatever rain or shine, you'll be with us. So that commitment we want. And as a starting of of the action research planning here, so please note this, but you don't need to note now. You can you'll receive them later anyway. So you'll receive a book. It's online. Many of you have already got it. Perhaps you might have downloaded. because links were shared here and there. But we'll send you a copy of this book, a handbook for exploratory action research, written by Richard Smith and his colleague Paula. And here we have 4 questions. Please read that book and then write in a brief format, brief write-up, answers to this. Is not just writing, but being able to understand, because you are teachers and you are doing a teacher research and you are conducting an exploratory action research. So what they are, please find out from that book. You can also use other resources. And there are, there's another teacher. I'll fix it. There's another teacher there.
Thank you, Lakshman sir, for briefly introducing entire program and then what our participants will be doing in the long run. Okay. So, if you have missed what Lakshman sir has said, then since we'll be sending this webinar in a recorded form again, so probably it will help you. Okay, thank you, Sir Maji. Okay, so Lakshman sir might have missed the point of certificate as well. We will be giving you the really good certificate at the end. So the value of certificate itself will be like, because it's a year-long course and you will be with us in a year-long course, not only with us, like with other experts as well who have already conducted some action research or who have already mentored the action research participants in previous some projects as well. So you will be getting the certificate as well at the end, and then we hope that the certificate would really carry the value because it's a year-long course. Now, since we noticed that like some of you got little bit difficulty in Edmodo, the asynchronous application, which Lakshman sir mentioned just before as well. So we'll be showing you right now how you will be posting your answers in Edmodo in a more, let's say, systematic way, so that it will be easy for us on one hand to track your all those answers. In the meantime, it will be also easy for you to see your progress, grades, and then grade in a sense like there's a kind of grading format as well. So we might be giving some input according to the grades that they provide. So anyways, our point here is you will be also able to see exactly let's say the comments for you and for your friends. So without much again delay, let me show you how you can post it then. So I will go through, I will do it as a participant right now, not as your host. So yesterday I created an account, so which I'll show you right now. Let me share my screen first. I guess now you can see my screen. Can you all see my screen now? The live presentation has paused and I can hear Lakshman sir. Can you see my screen now? You can just drop message on the chat box. Yes, okay. Okay, so in that case, okay, this is the, what I did is I simply, okay, I'll show you again. What I did is I logged it out, and this is the, once you go through www.edmodo.com, you will see this page. And since you have already logged in, so far we have nearly 44 members. So you just log in, click the login option. And what I did yesterday was I created my new account as a teacher, let's say, or as a student, as a participant. So my account is through sagun.shrestha 2 at mail.dcu.ie. So, and my password, let me, okay, I'm just logging in. Now this is the interface that you will see. I'm not going to save right now. So this is your interface as a let's say participants interface. So I have simply named as Shrestha. So this is the group that we have. I just clicked on group. Now you will see the sample assignment which we posted yesterday for the tutorial purpose, for webinar purpose only. So please do not answer, we have said. So once you see your assignment here, once you see your assignment here, what you do is you just click on open assignment. Don't post it. Now what happens, see, if you keep on replying to this, for example, 10 comments are there, see. Now if you reply to it, it will be more like, what is AR, please follow the link and blah blah. Oh, this is what we commented just before to Balkrishna Acharya sir. So if you keep on commenting here, or if you keep on posting your answers here, what happens is it may not be, this answer won't be directed as an answer to the assignment. So when we check the progress later, when we check the progress, we can't see your answers posted here in the progress. So it will be really difficult to track. So this will be more like, merely like, responding to each other to clarify further what exactly the assignment about. You can do it, for example, talking with your friends or talking to us here to clarify more. Okay, earlier we asked you to write and reply because it was your first attempt, and then we made it more participatory in the very home interface itself rather than going in detail. But now onwards, what we would like you to do is not posting answers this way. You can comment on the question, or you can help your friends commenting here, or you can also create a kind of chat, being in community of practitioners to help each other. But we would like you to really open an assignment now onwards. So what you do is, once you see open an assignment, I clicked on open assignment, then it will direct me to assignment, my assignment page. Yeah, this is what I did yesterday. So if I resubmit assignment, this is yesterday as a sample which I tried. So I'll resubmit an assignment. Now see, you don't need to resubmit. There's a submit section. So once you click on the turn in assignment, you will find this page. Now what you do is you can either attach as an assignment, like if you have done in separate document, Word document or PowerPoint or anything, you can simply click attach file from computer, and then once you do it, you will turn in an assignment. But if you want to create, for example, if you are doing from your smartphone, I suggest like you will go for the text response and then write it. Or you also can go for Word document. Let me click on Word document. It will take me to my online Word document. Am I fast enough? No, I think. So I can write it sample assignment. In some cases, if your Word, I'm not sure. If your Word online is not genuine, most probably you may be redirected again. So I have shown you, or let's say, two different options. One is Word online, and next one is, Word online, and next one is the text option as well. You can either go for text option or Word online option. So sample assignment answer, let me write it, and then let me post it here. Now turn in is the post. Like I'll just once I clicked on turn it saves. So it's done now. So yeah, click turn in to submit your assignment. I clicked on turn in earlier. Now it just redirects me to other button to confirm. So I just turn it. Now it's sent. Now I can see work submitted. We'll let your teacher know. Sample assignment 2, which I submitted it. It's very straightforward. Now if you are not satisfied, then you can resubmit your assignment. It's very straightforward. Now see what you just do it. You just click on turn on, and then you just go to your own assignment section and you turn in again, and again you click turn in button to submit it. Now I can see as a progress. Since it's not been let's say assigned so far, then you don't see the progress as well. What's due sections is there. It's so easy. Now I will show you our interface, how it really helps us to get it. So I will now show you the Edmodo of teachers interface, our interface, and then I will see like how participants respond. It's in there. Okay. So the assignment that you submitted just before, we can see the notification icon here as well. But more than that, I will see the progress right now. It's straightforward. It's the action research teacher, our admin, which I, Suman sir, and then Laximan sir will be using often. So I will see here. I will just show the progress right now. Exploratory Action Research. The assignment that's Sak Shrestha submitted just before. Okay. Sample assignment 2 is the one. Now as Debraj and blah blah turn in. So Sak Shrestha turn in just before. Now I can view work easily here, and I can individually grade properly as well. So it's more a kind of synchronous. So it will be easier. See, sample assignment. Then I can comment, or we can comment here as well. So we can see. It's very easy for us as well to keep track of you and directly write to you with some comments or feedback. Now well done. So this is the technical aspect. So why we are showing our interface as well is how easy for us as well to track all these things if you submit in a proper way. So then on time definitely, and then I can grade it as well, like A out of A. I'll just show you, and then save grade. So then you can see now the Sak Shrestha can see his grading and then comments in his the assignment section, or in the notification section, or in the progress section as well. So this is all about Edmodo. I'm sure like once the major purpose of introducing Edmodo in this detail in this program is like we are also making you learn how you can use Edmodo online for your own purpose later in the classroom. I'm not sure right now if you will have some kind of, if your classroom will have this internet facility. But what might happen is, since many students can do work at home, so probably you may be thinking of introducing Edmodo so that they can submit their assignments through their, let's say, kind of group assignment as well, if everyone may not have internet facility at home. So what might happen is like you might give a kind of group assignment, and then they can discuss amply in the classroom in a group, and one in a team will have Edmodo account who will be posting his or her answer from home, and you can grade them as well, and slowly you can encourage other students to be in, or you can encourage other students to contribute further, and this way they can expand their Edmodo activities a little bit further as well. So in this sense, we don't need to have Edmodo, exactly the Edmodo kind of thing in the we don't need to have internet in the classroom itself. We can work with the available resources, whatever available resources we have. This is all about let's say the purpose of introducing Edmodo as well through this online, let's say, teacher training session. So we'll be talking in a more detailed manner later how Edmodo can be further extended. But today's major purpose is to show you how you can post your assignment. I think it's clear to you, right? So let me check. It's perfect. Okay. So is it clear to you all? Could you please, drop message in your chat box? Otherwise, if you have any question, then I can quickly pick an answer. Otherwise, I'll hand it over to Suman sir. Okay. So if you have any questions, then you can post. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, always. Yes, it's clear, but I missed some parts. That's fine. Yeah, because we have recorded, we'll be sending you. So thanks a lot. Like, now I will switch off my desktop sharing and then.
Shogunji.
Yeah. Yes,
Shogunji.
Yeah.
Because many of them reported that they did not hear what I said earlier, although they could see my screen. How about quickly rerunning? I mean, I rerun maybe in just 2-3 minutes, very quickly, because if they did not get what I said, I think it will be helpful. What do you think?
Sure. Then you can hand it over.
I'll not add extra things. I'll just repeat what I said quickly. Okay, fine. But can you check with them whether they are getting my audio or not? Otherwise, again, what they say? Do they hear me? Yeah. Can you just post something, because they hear me? Okay. I think they can. They say they can hear us. So earlier, perhaps nobody heard. So now I would like to just rerun quickly. So you may mute your, you may mute your microphone. So I'll continue, but I'll not take as much time as I took earlier. Okay, so welcome to this induction session of the Exploratory Action Research online training for Nepalese EFL teachers. This project runs for 1 year from today till next year, and 3 of us will be with you for the whole thing. So as I said earlier, the project is titled Exploratory Action Research online training for Nepalese EFL teachers. So we have only EFL teachers from Nepal, not from outside, and there are 3 of us. You've already come to know about us, and this project is funded by Hornby Trust and also supported in kind by NELTA and British Council. And under this project, we aim to train 100 EFL teachers through this online training on exploratory action research. And you will be not only listening or participating in these sessions, but also designing and conducting an action research, exploratory action research in your classroom relating to your problems and issues. And as a result of this activity, we believe that there will be online teacher training, teacher communities built, and they will be, interacting, communicating, and helping one another grow. And some features of this design is there will be seminars or webinars, series of webinars on Easy Talks that you are doing now. And Edmodo is the learning management system where you will be participating asynchronously. That is, you will not have to come online at the time we are there. So it is, you can come in your own convenient time. And your reports of the action research will be published online. And this is Sagun Shrestha, who is the team leader for this project. He was a Hornby Scholar in 2016 and 17. This is Suman Laudari, who was a Hornby Scholar in 2012 and 13. And I was a Hornby Scholar in 2000 and 2001. So this project is given, usually this kind of project is given to Hornby alumni, and this year we applied and we got it. Now, briefly, what you will be doing this year with us is, you will be with us not only to listen to us on webinars, but also interacting, carrying out your own action research, and then you will be submitting, sharing, disseminating, insights and learning from your activities. So today, 23rd of February, you are getting this induction, and then from next month onward, will be running every month, every last Saturday, 3 p.m. Nepal time. We'll be running this training as webinars to provide you input, but you'll be getting input in different ways on Edmodo and here. And then you'll be developing your own exploratory action research proposals by by April 27th and submit to us. So we'll give you feedback, and you will start implementation from then onward until November. And then also you'll be collecting data and analyzing them within this period, and then in December you will submit a draft report, and with our input and feedback, you will be submitting a final report to us by next year, by the end of January next year. And the reports will be shared online. And now you have a task, and the task is you'll have to decide on a school, or if you have, we think that all of you have a school, but if you are in a different position and not teaching in a school, I mean, we want a school, particularly school setting, and then decide on that, and then do sort of make sort of arrangement that you'll be there for the whole year. And you decide on a class. If there are many sections in a class, take just one section where you want to undertake this exploratory action research, and then observe, reflect, look around, see the documents, and then also maybe talk to teachers or teacher colleagues, and then also students to find out issues that you'd like to intervene on, and then be ready within this month. And then as a beginning of your input, we will be sending you this book, a handbook for exploratory action research, written by Richard Smith and Paula. And then you'll have to read 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, particularly 2, 3, 4, 3 sections, and then find answers to these questions. But the last one is your own situation. So this is your task, and then every month we'll be setting tasks, and you'll be doing them and submitting them. Not just every month means not just by the end of every month, but in between also there will be a lot of interactions between you and us, and then among the participants there. And as Sagunji already announced that when you complete this cycle, exploring, and then thinking of one or designing an intervention plan, and then making intervention, and then seeing the outcomes and writing a report. Those who complete this and submit the reports at the end of this project, then they will be given a beautiful certificate of 1 year online teacher training, which is very useful for your professional development. So this is quickly what I wanted to repeat, because some of the friends did not hear. Now over to maybe Sagunji or Sumanji.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was really a good overview. So probably it will be helpful for the ones who could not make it. Now, let me promote Suman sir as a presenter, and then, yeah, he can continue. Okay. Just a minute, please. Suman sir, okay. Make presenter. Okay, over to you, Suman sir. Yes, over to you, sir.
Hello. All right. Okay. I don't have any PowerPoint to show. I think the important part was already covered by Lakshman sir. Just, I think we have a question by Hadaji, who asks if it's compulsory to attend the webinar live, or they can hear, they can listen to the recorded ones. We ask you to attend it as soon as, as far as possible. But if you can't really make it, you can probably listen to the recorded one, so that you don't miss the discussion, or what we discussed during the webinar. I've been asked to tell you, what you are expected to do over 1 month, before, until the next webinar session. So Lakshman sir has already, I think he's already covered what I need to say. There are a few things that you need to do. That's basically, reading the book by Richard Smith and Paula, which is on exploratory action research, which is a very simple, book. Very, very well written in the sense that you can follow it very easily. Does not have a lot of. Can you hear me, Sanji?
Yeah, it's clear, but some of the participants are saying that the video quality is a little blur. So I would like to say, like, don't worry, because I'm recording all bits, so you might not be missing them. So probably that way you can catch. Over to you again, Suman sir.
All right. Okay. We sorry. It's I think technical glitches and probably internet connection that's causing all these issues. But again, as Sagunji said, we've recorded the webinar and we'll pass it on to you so that you can listen to it, just in case. If you feel that you've missed things. So I was telling that so what to do before we do the next webinar, which really sets this project going. So you read the book by Richard Smith and Paula. It's a very well written book in the sense that you can follow it very easily. It does not have very high theoretical discussions. You can follow it very easily because we've read it. All of us, all three of us have read it, and probably some of you have already. Read the book. Answer the questions that Lakshman sir showed. We'll probably edit a few bits and details here and there, and the assignments, as Sagunji showed it earlier, will be posted on Edmodo, and we expect you to answer it on Edmodo so that we can see it and we can have a synchronous discussion, and you can probably I think that's the most important part of not the important part of what you're doing, because forming that community, engaging in discussions, and helping each other's answering questions or posing probably challenging in a very scholarly way, or sharing your ideas. I think that's what is more important in your professional learning trajectory. So yeah, answer the questions, participate in discussions on Edmodo, and the book is. Gurunji is saying book. Yeah, the book will be, we'll send you the book through Edmodo. The assessment your assignment, and the book will be available on Edmodo after 7 p.m. this evening. It's already ready. It's already on Edmodo. We've scheduled it for you to have it in 3 hours time. All right. So, and the other thing to do, just to repeat what Lakshman sir has already said, identify your school or college. Some of you asked if you can, whether you can do it in college. Yes, you can obviously do it in college. Identify the issue that you'd like to address, that you'd like to, collect data on, and then, analyze it and find a solution to it. And then, very important part is inform your authority, your principal, your department head, or your supervisor, and let them know what you're doing, so that you'll receive, probably not all the support, but some of the support that you need over the, over the time when you're engaged in this, action research. All right. We're asking you to, read the book and answer the questions, because we'd like to. Not everyone we understand that some of you probably, some of you have already probably done action research, and others have read, research theories, and you've got a great research knowledge. But we'd like everyone to be on the same page when we start it next month, so that nobody feels left out. So please read the book, so that it kind of sets up the context that you need to understand, and how we'll be, what we'll be doing over the period of a year. I think if you read that cycle, which the book presents in its 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, I think that should kind of tell you, okay, this is what we'll be doing. All right. So I think that's all I need to say. Other than I don't have any other thing to say, I suppose. So now over to Sagunji and Lakshman sir.
Suman sir, how about even if, yeah, I know that we took quite a long time of all the participants, but still, how about sharing them the questions that, like, you will share the questions that we have framed so far, which we will also post them in Edmodo, so that they will be a little bit clear of what they need to do.
I think Lakshman sir's got 4 questions on his slide, and the assessment sheet that's on Edmodo has a few questions. So what we'll do is, if you want me to share it, I'll just show it. All right. So I'm on. Yeah. Very quickly, just 2 more minutes probably. Let me go to assignment. Let me share my screen. Share desktop or share whiteboard. What?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Lakshman sir.
Yes. Maybe at this stage, I think those questions, if we ask them all, they may be kind of overwhelming. So maybe limiting. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and share.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Give me a minute. It's opening up. Okay. Sagunji, can you see my desktop?
No, not so far. Yeah, now we could see.
Okay. Can you see my desktop, Sagunji and Lakshman sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in brief, again, as Lakshman sir said, we probably, we'll 3 of us will discuss and we'll make a few adjustments to the questions. But again, these are very basic questions. For example, what are the characteristics of research? If you read the book, you'll find the answer. Richard Smith and Paula list 4 characteristics of the research. And these questions are basically from book, apart from the last one. So it says, read the following classroom situations and choose the ones you think so examples of research, make notes of the region. So it gives you 3 scenarios and it asks you to decide, okay, which one's an example of research. So, you don't need to have a research knowledge to do this. It's just your understanding. So what do you think? Whether ABC has any of, research characteristics, all right? So the number 3 is also, answering the, it says, it gives you scenarios which you need to analyze. And yeah, it asks you to choose 3 options, A, B, C, and the last one is, I think Lakshman sir also has the same question on his slide. So which says, what is exploratory research to you? And what do you think are some of the values of the teacher research? So you as a teacher researcher. So again, you can only answer these questions, you'll feel confident. Some of you, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to undermine anyone's, research expertise and your professional abilities. But what I'm saying is, if you read the book, I think you should be able to answer these questions in number 4 very easily. So these are the questions, and they are available on Edmodo, which will be, if you can see my screen, it will be shared with you in a while. So the Richard Smith's book is also here on Edmodo, and the assessment is also, on Edmodo. And it will come to you. I think a notice will be sent to your email. Plus, if you check Edmodo interface, it should tell you that, okay, your assignment has been, or your assessment has been posted, and it's available for you to have a look through it.
Yes, thank you, Suman sir. We hope that, yes, it became really, like, for example, this is our first time like conducting webinar this way, and technically still we thought like there could be some other challenges as well, but so far I guess we have managed successfully all these things. Hopefully we'll make sure things would be more smooth later on. Probably the issue that you raised earlier in the chat forum is, like, in some cases, like, you couldn't have proper video streaming. Probably this might be due to your own internet connection as well, but we'll make sure, like, if it is technically the issue from Easy Talks or so on. Anyways, it was really great having you all here, and then if you have still any questions, we are always available either in Edmodo or in email, so we'll be Sagun sound is low. Wait, then let me. Now, is it audible? Okay, so we mean like we are always available uh, in email and then in Edmodo as well. So please do post there some, like, don't make random postings. Let's say one suggestion or one kind of, our request to you all is, if you keep on posting, if you create different posts for any kind of remarks, again, what happens is we may not be able to, track them properly. So, if the problem is, if the issue is really genuine, let's say, or if you have some kind of critical query, then make a kind of, distinct post so that others can contribute. We can, chip in as well, and we can contribute togetherly. Otherwise, and then if you happen to reply on, let's say if you happen to introduce yourself, replying to the assignment, again, it will be confusing to all. So this might happen. So please, these are all the technical bits which you need to understand, which we showed you earlier as well. Assignment discussion, let it be only assignment discussion. And if you are going to introduce yourself, please do introduce, like, those friends as well who will be doing later. You can edit your own postings as well. Please introduce within the introduction section, and then don't create the separate post. As a result, it will be having, a lot of posts, and it will be confusing. This is a kind of request. Any questions you have, please drop as an, email. Any questions you have, please drop it in Edmodo as well, kind of, different post, so that others can also contribute. So it's more a communal contribution rather than, the singularly firm, let's say. So Laximan sir and Laximan sir, anything you would like to add before we go?
I think we have covered as we planned, and then although there were some technical glitches, but finally we have been able to sort them out. But the facility of recording the video and then making it available to the participants always saves from every every lapse we have. So I think I saw some participants asking whose questions shall we answer, because I mean it's the same questions. I had brief, and then Shuman sir actually gave good situations, conditions that. So what we will do, we will post both of them. Maybe to begin with mine first, because they're shorter, but proper questions that you have to answer in written will be Shuman sir's questions. So we will get back to you very soon. So I think we've done our bit.
Okay, yes, thank you everyone. Yeah, thanks a lot. In fact, thanks a lot to, first of all, we'd like to thank everyone who could join and who attempted to join as well. We knew that because there were many registrants technically, but still they could not make it. The reason is, it had two-layered process, as Laximan sir mentioned, and then probably there was confusion, which we'll try to clarify later as well. And thanks to Laximan sir, Suman sir, our team members, who have beautifully designed this all and then brought as a single package right now. Even if there's always learning, which we'll try to improve, and then we'll come up with more refined version of webinar in the next series. Thanks to all. Yeah, it was really good meeting you all from even Ireland, Irish context. Thank you.